Yo, 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 what's going on, my great, beautiful fucking people? How's everybody doing today? How's it going? So, today, as you see, we're talking about avoiding tilt. It's time for us to get into the juice, the sauce, the useful shit. Um, so, let's first recap what tilt is. Tilt is, in a sense, just a shift in the mindset or emotion, mood, whatever you want to call it, which opens the door or gateway for bad habits to begin. And the steps to break and see these habits and catch them at the root is avoiding tilt. That's what avoiding tilt is in a nutshell. It's you beating the tilt to it. So to beat it, you gotta know what it is and you gotta see it. And the habits I can give y'all to start, or the steps I should say, to be able to see these and start creating better habits is focus on only the self. If you focus on only the self at all times, everything becomes a hell of a lot easier. So, the way I could describe this is when bad reactions or habits come up or repeat themselves, you must step back and regather yourself. Clear your mind of bad thoughts and make them better thoughts or habits. So, in a sense, let's say we're playing in a lane phase here. We have an enemy top laner, Renekton, and he is just bullying us through the lane. We can't do anything. We're getting fucking annoyed. We feel useless. What do we do? Uh, well, we try and poke him. We do like you know what I mean. When scenario just being created, we try and poke him and he kills us. He just one shots us. All right. Reaction. You could have a bad reaction or a habit or a repeat come up saying this champion's broken, my jungler's useless, da 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 da, whatever it might be. When this comes and you catch this anger or this quick jolt of emotion, take a step back and regather. You have to do this until that habit is gone, no matter what it takes. You have to step back, understand. All right, he just one shot me. He's strong. I'm not as strong as him, or I played that wrong. What can I do? You got to create whatever your better habit might be. And doing this is always going to end off better than if you let it out. And letting it out is something, and the reason you let it out is coming from something that I call a junkie thought. And junkie thoughts are things like letting even one slip, like letting it out, quote unquote, letting it out once won't do any harm, or quote unquote, saying something is broken when it is won't tilt me or sound toxic or tilt my team. So realize that letting even one of these out is and will create bad habits. Maybe even more than just that bad habit. So you got to be able to consciously keep telling yourself, all right, what can I do for this habit? What's next? Like I always say, and I'm always going to press, is what is next. If you're trying to get over tilt, got to keep your mind on what is next, not all right, what just happened, or if you want to evaluate it, then yeah, go ahead and think what just happened, but not just holy, what just happened? I just got baffled and stomped. Like this is stupid. Like you know what I mean? Like don't think like that. Think like, whoa, okay, we gotta rethink this one. That's it. It's faster thinking. It's better. It's better habit. No, it's just right. So keep your mind focused on what is next at all times. It will create good habits that you will soon see consciously. Eventually, you'll consciously be like, all right, I already know this lane. This dude's strong. Or, all right, I got one shot. All right, for sure. Let me just call for the jungler's help, whatever it might be. I play bot lane, so I don't really deal with solo lanes too often, nor do I really put myself in these situations to think about this anymore, at least. So, the bot lane situation, what I could say is, all right, Leon is broken. Leon just goes in. Or I could say, I didn't dodge Leone. That was it. That was it. You know what I mean? So, uh, Let me rethink real quick. Ooh, I didn't even start the music. I'm sorry. Give you all that. The vibes. So, here we are. So, I'm just going to quickly recap what avoiding tilt is. Avoiding tilt is nothing but an emotion. It's nothing but a mindset you get stuck in. So, when you feel these emotions or you feel this mindset kicking in, you need to step back, regather, take a breath, do whatever you got to do to regather real quick, and reevaluate the situation at hand. Reevaluate what happened, what made you mad, whatever it was, go next, skip it, do whatever you got to do. So, just be conscious of these decisions. Don't just autopilot it and think that you're gonna keep winning because you're gonna play a little bit different. That don't matter, because your head's what matters. Your brain is what matters. You need to be able to consciously just stay aware of everything that's happening and be able to keep moving on to what's next and how you can win the game to better yourself. That's it. That's all it is. And it's that simple for you to evolve and grow as a person. Like, the game of League of Legends is all mental. Once you learn the game, it becomes all mental battles. PvP, player versus player. Who is the player? You. Who is the other player? Another you. Another person. So, can you beat yourself mentally? Think about it like that. What habits does this person have? Can I make this person do these specific things? Can I make him do what I want him to do? Like, there's a lot to it. And the game's relatively easy, and it is definitely fun once you step into it as, alright, maybe I'm not the best at every video game. Like, you know, just because you know the video game doesn't make you the best at it. That's for sure. Call of Duty, you can know all the guns, all their damages, and have good aim. That's not gonna make you the best because you weren't prepared around the corner. Like, coming from a quickscope perspective, a trick shotter's perspective for years, I naturally, even to now, on like the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like when I'm playing, I can see the corner, but when I jump around it, I'm not pre-aiming the spots. You know, I'm just kind of lazy with it. I jump around, I'll try and quick snap to everybody, just because I'm used to being able to do that. And I'm not gonna say I could do that perfectly now. I've definitely done some really nutty stuff, but I'm not gonna say that I can just do that right now. And like consistently, consciously, always. There's habits you have to make and skills you have to reobtain, and that's what makes great players better than good players. It's what makes the top tier players better than the, you know what I mean, top tier players better than the challenger players in this game. Like Faker and Dopa. What makes Faker and Dopa different? It's their thought processing. Faker naturally problem solves a mile two back times in advance. Dopa problem solves in getting what he wants to happen and how he can play it around these things, and etc. Those are base LCS mindsets. Like Saber covered this in a great video recently. He said he reviewed a Dopa clip, and it was a 3v5, and Dopa jumped on their AD carry with ultimate as Fizz right here. Kai'Sa, Leona, he was on Fizz. He ults over, it hits Kai'Sa, she flashes here, he comes over here with E, and she's flashed, so he has to focus this Leona, while the rest of their team is fighting here. His team is fighting here, which was a thrush into Philios. So Philios is the carry. He was the fed one, he was the full-on carry of the fight. So he's going to play around this person, and the way his habits work are, alright, she's out to fight, I need to protect him, so how can I protect him? He problem solves, he does what he has to do, keep the tank off of him, keep the tank off of Philios, come over, help Philios with Cassidin, and then when Irelia TP'd in, I believe here, she TP'd here, and he positioned this way, and then used his sweeper to see her come around, and he came around and stopped her from engaging on the Aphelios. And I mean, that was a 3v5 in Korean Challenger. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. So it's all about the habits. Like I can't really describe a Faker play because he's just a great mechanical player, and he is. I don't really study Faker very often. I don't study a lot of people like I should, but especially just because I'm an 8 carry. You feel me? The way his mindset works, that I know of at least somewhat, is when he is in lane, he's already evaluated the matchup. He's already evaluated the keys that he needs. He's now just focusing on what he has to do to win the game. He keeps everything in mind that he needs to keep in mind, and he plays around that and plays around getting what he wants. If he wants the wave to bounce back to him when it's already pushing and it's froze and that person has more wave clear or lane control, how can he get that wave to push? He already knows. Like, he's quick with that. So it's just the difference between people. Like, it's a mind game. But yeah, that was the quick recap. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, click that bell for more because more is soon to come. That's it. Keep doing what you're doing because you are good enough to do these things. You're good enough to succeed. Y'all are great. Stay beautiful. Stay blessed. Peace.